my research now. Today my topic is when Canada meets Taiwan, what would happen on the wall? The investigation of graffiti scene in Taiwan and Canada. So at the first place I want to say that what is graffiti? Everybody must know graffiti. Because that you must know that in some workplace, some Chinese workers, they will write a character like that. Do you want workers? 你要出工吗? That is the basic form of graffiti. And to a masterpiece of basket or carrying handset that can sell them lots of money in an art museum. Graffiti already is kind of art. It's the last part of avant garden, the 前卫艺术 last part. So today I'm going to talk about the graffiti scene. About background, motivation, research questions, definition of the terms, literature review, methodology, results, and conclusion. So, why am I going to do the graffiti? At first, that I saw a picture in near Fengjia, and it's kind of like that. Taiwan versus Canada. Everybody, if you see this picture before, yes, great, thank you. And it's 2004, and I was motivated that wow, this is very cool. So I started to do my own stencil. Stencil, which means that you have a board and you cut it at home and you spread it, go outside. The benefit for stencil graffiti is it can copy and it's more safe. Okay, so this is what I did in around my neighborhood. Okay, this is my first stencil. It's called Study Hard and Party Hard. Because that I did it in this semester, and I wanted to let the junior high school students to know they have to study hard and also they have to party hard. And the second, this is anti-capitalization signal, and this is the other one. So I do a stencil first, and then I think that graffiti is more complicated about the stencil. And I met a guy, he's from Canada, and he's the English teacher and also the tattoo master for me. And that we talk about some graffiti, and that I'm interested in this project. So at the beginning, I will give you some research questions. First one is that how and why the graffiti writers to start graffiti. And so the graffiti scene in Canada, in Taiwan, and the history in Taiwan, and the differences between each other, okay? So before that, I want to give some basic definition of the terms. First one is called bubble letter. Bubble letter is a very basic item of graffiti, such as that. This one should be the very simple one of the graffiti, okay? Later I will show pictures, don't worry about that. And the second, crew. Crew is what means a very, very loose, not a very tight team. Okay, so team is more tight, and crew is very loose. It's just relaxable like team. And that's a hip hop group level instead of crew. Okay, and the crew is very important in graffiti because graffiti, right? They almost did it alone. However, if they want to make a big piece, okay, the crew is very important. And the third is about piece. What is called a piece? A piece is called kind of walk. Big walk is called piece. And the stickers is a very, very basic form of graffiti, like this one. Okay, stickers. Lots of graffiti writers use stickers to do the graffiti. And tag. What is called tag? Tag is kind of like you sign some signature. It's very basic idea. If you notice about it, what we don't see, there are some tag on Chaoyang. I will show the pictures. And the throw up. Throw up is also this one. Because this is a very basic idea, so it's very important about graffiti. Okay, throw up, which means that the big words, okay, and very basic, okay. And the writer, anybody investigating, everybody that you do graffiti, then you are a graffiti writer. Okay. So the literature review include nature of graffiti, features of graffiti in the internet. First of all, graffiti appears at the walls of Pompeii and the Canton towns of Rome and the bases of Greek bases and even the bases on coins on the Maya temple walls. This is ancient times for graffiti, okay? And Modernly, in 1970s, 1980s, this is a very, very golden age of graffiti. The New York City subways has a lot, plenty of graffiti at that moment. Okay, so Taki 183, he was considered to be the first guy that sprayed a lot of graffiti, a lot. Okay, and the features of graffiti. Graffiti is the four elements of hip hop. Hip hop including the DJ, rap, break, dance, and graffiti. And the styles, this word is very important in graffiti. First, that some graffiti writer they got tags. What is tag? Tag is just I mentioned before, is the very basic items such as like this one. Okay, it's called faster. I think very difficult for you to understand it. Tag, the best way to tag is just that you can write everywhere just with your marker. Okay, so it's a very basic form. And there we have characters. Cartoon characters. Okay, this is more famous in Taiwan because there's some girls or some they were laughing. You can see they're very cute. Okay, and we have throw-ups, just that I mentioned before. This one, okay, very easy and very to display. 3D, difficult one. Okay, and the wild style. It's a little bit different 3D, right? And dedication, which means today I wrote a graffiti, used that Patricia, okay, it's just dedication to some friends. And going over is that if I wrote a graffiti now, and you don't like my graffiti, you think you can do it better, you do it, you call it going over. However, sometimes they call it style works, because that I did it first. Second, but your work is worse than mine, so sometimes we will get some trouble. Later I will talk about that. And names and names is very important for graffiti writers. Graffiti writers usually don't use their own name. They will set up a new name for them. Okay, and names, which means that if you wrote very, very ugly, your fame will become very bad. Some opposition part is very interesting in graffiti. A bulls, which means cops, and the buff, which means that buff means something that the cops just erase your artwork, and this is very terrible for graffiti writers. So, internet of graffiti is very important now. The graffiti writers, they always spread their pictures, change each other, and sometimes on some websites, they by the time we introduce it. So my methodology, in these participants, there are two participants in this research. First is a Taiwanese graffiti writer, then I will call it Sam. Sam is his tag name, okay? And the Canadian graffiti writer, which is tag name is Fast. And the research method is I use the qualitative research method. It's a semi-structured interview. The interview procedure is totally the same between these two participants. And first, I will ask the permission to have a record. However, usually, mostly the graffiti writer, they don't show their name, their face. So the first graffiti writer, the Canadian writer, he just allowed me to use the cap and to just side record it. And the second one refused to record their face. So I have to record it on the desk or something like that, just to record some voices. Because they don't want to show their face. This is kind of like their tradition or something like that. So the results of my finding, the first one, how and why the graffiti writer to stop graffiti. The Canadian graffiti writer, Fast, he says very simple. The reason is that when he was 15 years old, he saw some people that playing basketball and talking about graffiti in Canada, Toronto. Okay, and that's very cool. So he went back and drew his own graffiti, and he go around the neighborhood to see how people write graffiti. However, Taiwanese graffiti writer Sam, he said that he originally was interested in art, and at 17 years old, he saw a lot of pictures on internet, not on the neighborhood. At that moment in Taiwan, there are a few, almost no people go to graffiti. So this is the big problem that differences can cause problem. That will focus on this research, okay? And the second, the graffiti is in Canada. According to Fast, he's a Canadian and he's seen this, of course, it's bigger and longer. A graffiti was existing in 1970.